This is Lesson 4 on Jacoby transfer responses to 1 and 2 no-trump opening bids. Last week, we learned to use Stamen to locate 4/4 fits in the major suits, hearts and spades. Without Stamen, locating these 4/4 fits is difficult. Jacoby transfers allow us to tell opener we have a 5-card major or longer. If our 1 no-trump opener has 3 cards in that major, we found our 8-card fit. So we use Stamen to find 4/4 fits and Jacoby transfers to find 5/3 or 6/2 major suit fits. Like Stamen, Jacoby transfers are a 2-bid process. The first bid starts the transfer. The second bid then describes our strength so we can determine how high to bid. Here is an important feature of Jacoby transfers. They ensure that the 1 no-trump opener becomes declarer in the final contract. If you think about this, Stamen does the same thing. For this to happen, the 1 no-trump opener has to be the first person to bid the major that responder is long in. If responder bids it first, she becomes declarer. We don't want that. We want the 1 no-trump opener to become declarer. Why is this important? The no-trump opener's hand is usually the larger, stronger hand. We want her hand to stay up and hidden and let the weaker responder hand lay down as dummy. Hiding the stronger hand makes it much more difficult for the opponents to defend the contract. Let's review all of the 2-level responses after partner opens 1 no-trump. 2 clubs is always Stamen, asking for a 4-card major. 2 diamonds says we have 5 hearts, the next suit up. 2 hearts says we have 5 spades. 2 spades says we have a 6-card minor suit. Why is a 6-card minor suit important? Because partner is going to be playing a 3-level contract needing 9 tricks to make. We usually need that extra trump. 2 new things that we need to know. Transfers must be announced by partner verbally after you make the bid, before the next opponent bids. Here's a good time to also remind us that when partner opens 1 no-trump, her point range must also be announced by responder. Why? Because everyone doesn't play that 1 no-trump promises 15 to 17. Some play 16 to 18. Some play even as low as 10 to 13. Here's what announcements look like in action. I open 1 no-trump. You, my partner, the responder, verbally say 15 to 17. The next opponent passes. Now you bid 2 diamonds, and I, the opener, say hearts or transfer to hearts. Hearts is technically the correct way to do this. I then bid 2 hearts, completing the transfer. None of that has to be announced. So let's continue the bidding beyond the initial transfer. 1 no-trump open, promising 15 to 17 balanced. 2 diamonds, a transfer to hearts. 2 hearts, the transfer is completed. Now comes responder's second bid, technically called a rebid. If she passes, she holds 5 hearts and 0 to 7 high card points, much like garbage Stamen from last week. If she rebids 2 no trump, it's 5 hearts and 8 to 9 invitational hand, again like Stamen. If she rebids 3 hearts, she's showing 6 hearts and an invitational hand. This is new. If she rebids 3 no trump, she has 5 hearts and 10 to 15 game going points, again like Stamen. And if she rebids 4 hearts, she has 6 hearts and 10 to 15 game going hand. There are more bids to invite slam or bid slam, but we will stop at game for now. So let's summarize. If partner rebids anything no trump, 2 no trump, 3 no trump, she's showing 5 card length in the major. If partner rebids the suit, 3 hearts or 4 hearts, she's showing 6 length. Let's go through a complete transfer sequence. I open 1 no trump. You bid 2 hearts, transferring to spades. I bid 2 spades, transferring, completing the transfer. As required. This is required. It is not optional. I have to complete the transfer. You now bid 4 spades. That rebid shows 6 length and 10 to 15 points. I, opener, now pass. Partner put us in game. She is the captain. She decides where we're going to go. There's no reason for me to change her decision. Let's demonstrate another transfer sequence. I open 1 no trump. You bid 2 hearts, transferring to spades. I complete the transfer. And you bid 3 no trump, showing 5 length spades and 10 to 15 game going points. I, the opener, now have 2 options available. If I pass, I have only 2 spades, so therefore we only have a 7 card fit, and it's better to play in 3 no trump. But if I have 3 or more spades, we will have our 8 card fit, so I will want to convert your 3 no trump to a 4 spade bid, better to play in the major. We've talked about transferring to the majors. Now let's talk about transferring to the minors. 2 clubs is Stamen, asking for a 4 card major. It is never a transfer to 2 diamonds. 2 spades is how we transfer to a minor, specifically a transfer to 3 clubs, the next suit up. But we don't ever want to play in a minor, so why would we ever make this transfer? It's simple, because we have a worthless hand with a long minor. Remember, with a worthless hand, it's disastrous for partner to play 1 no trump. So we want to get her out of 1 no trump jail into a suit somewhere. We use garbage Stamen when we are short in clubs. But what do we do when we have a long club or diamond suit and nothing else? We bid 2 spades and transfer partner to 3 clubs. Here's an example. I open 1 no trump. You respond 2 spades. I complete the transfer to 3 clubs. If clubs is your long suit, just pass. We'll play 3 clubs. But if diamonds is your long suit, now you bid 3 diamonds. You're the first person to mention diamonds, so you will be declarer. My 1 no trump hand will lay down as dummy. Now let's talk about transfers over partners 2 no trump, opening lead, one that promises 20 to 21 balanced points. Transfers here are exactly like over 1 no trump. They're just one level higher. 3 clubs is still Stamen, asking for a 4 card major. 3 diamonds transfers to hearts. 3 hearts transfers to spades. And while three spades technically transfers to four clubs, it's a bid that we seldom ever use. Look at this bidding sequence. I open one no trump. You bid two diamonds, transferring to hearts. I complete the heart transfer. Regardless of how many hearts I have, I will always have at least two hearts, but I could have as many as five. If I happen to have four hearts and I am on top of my 15 to 17 one no trump opening bid, I jump to three hearts instead of two hearts. This is important. If you happen to have a 10 to 15 point game going hand, add your five hearts to my four hearts, and you notice we have a 9 card trump fit. And with me being on top of my bid at 17 high card points, we might very well have slam, not just game. That slam gives us a 500-point bonus to our score, even over game. So you want to be able to do this. This is called a super accept. If responder doesn't have that 10 to 15 game going hand, no problem. She can pass and we'll play three hearts, or she can bid the 4 heart game herself, or if she has the big hand, she can investigate slam. Super accept is not me hanging an anchor around our neck. It just gives us more options. We use Stamen to show a 4 card major and transfers to show a 5 card major. But what do we do when we have two 5 card majors? We could transfer to either one, but we want to be able to show both 5 card suits. Here's how we do that. Start with a transfer, then bid the other suit naturally. Look at this example. I open one no trump. You bid two diamonds, showing 5 hearts. I complete the transfer. Then you bid two spades naturally. This is how we do it if you hold an 8 to 9 point invitational hand. Now, if I, the opener, pass, you, the responder, will become declarer. You bid spades first, so my big one no trump hand lays down as dummy. So with 8 to 9 points, transfer to hearts first, then bid two spades. With a 10 to 15 game going hand, just reverse the order. Transfer to spades first, then bid 3 hearts naturally. Being at the 3 level is how we identify your 10 to 15 point game going hand. Okay, so what do we do with 5-5 majors and a worthless 0 to 7 point hand? There's not enough room to bid both suits. So pick your best major, transfer to it, and then pass. Let's look at this example. The hand showing is your responder hand. I open one no trump. With 5 spades, you transfer by bidding 2 hearts. I complete the transfer, and you have 2 options now with a 10 to 15 game going hand. With only 5 spades, you'll rebid 3 no trump. But with 6 spades, you'll rebid 4 spades yourself. So no trump rebids promise 5 length. Suit rebids promise 6 length. Okay, now you make all the bids. I open one no trump. 2 questions here. Is this hand invitational? Game going? Slam interest? What? And then, what is your bid? Okay, hand has 13 high card points, so that makes it game going. I have a 5 card major, so therefore I will bid 2 hearts, transfer to spades. I complete the transfer to spades. And what's your rebid going to be now? With 5 linked spades and the game going hand, my rebid will be 3 no trump. Okay, another hand, same drill. I open 1 no trump. Is it invitational, game, slam going? And what is your first bid? Again, a 13-point hand, so it's game going. Long spades, I'll bid 2 hearts, transferring to spades. I complete the transfer to spades. What's your second bid? Now, with 6 linked spades and a game going hand, I'll bid the 4-spade game straight away. Here's one more. I open 1 no trump. Count your points and tell me what your bid's going to be. 18 high card points. That's enough for slam, even if I am on bottom with 15. No 4-card major, no 5-card major. My only option, 6 no trump. We can't forget what we learned in weeks 1, 2, and 3. This was just hand from weeks ago. Okay, we're done. Next week is going to be play and review. We will play and discuss hands all lesson long. The hands will be from lessons 1 through 4, so go back and review those handouts extensively. You're going to need to know that information to play the hands next week. Similarly, do the homework assignment in your handout. You might just see some of those hands again. Have a good week.